So I'm piloting the yacht down the waterway when one of my passengers, a little girl about, 6 or so, asks if there are mermaids in the channel. "Oh, sure," I say nonchalantly. "They used to swim alongside the boat all the time. Sometimes they leaped over the bow." "Are they here now?" she asked enthusiastically, looking out the window to catch a glimpse. "No, they're all gone." "Where are they?" "The sharks ate them," I said, trying to sound at least somewhat serious. But then the alligators showed up and ate all the sharks. Then a couple of trappers and merchants came along and turned the alligators into luggage, handbags, and boots. Oh yeah, and the signs on the highway for gator jerky, that too. Mom and Pops were busting a gut, but the little girl looked as if she'd been robbed. She stuck her lower lip out and pouted. She just wanted to see a mermaid. Mermaid is an Old English word that literally means maiden of the sea. Greek myths tell of mermaids born of goddesses mating with humans that would sing sailors to their doom. Ancient mariners told numerous stories of seeing these half-human, half-fish. Even Christopher Columbus mentioned numerous mermaid sightings in his ship's log. Some say what he and the others saw was manatees swimming close by their vessels. "Codswoggle, look at this manatee. Does it even look vaguely like a mermaid to you?" Well, maybe if my ex-mother-in-law grew a fishtail. But the fascination with mermaids didn't end with those men who go down to the sea in ships. Authors and storytellers love them. J.K. Rowling filled a lake with them in her Harry Potter series. James Barrie's Neverland wouldn't be the same without them. Homer had them bedevil Ulysses in the Odyssey. Hans Christian Andersen wrote about one who dreamed of becoming human. H.G. Wells wrote about one who did. Daryl Hannah played a mermaid in a film called Splash that proved former child star Ron Howard had the chops to become one of Hollywood's A-list directors. And a Little Mermaid swam into the Walt Disney Studios to save the long-cherished art of animated motion pictures. Following spectacular flops like 1985's The Black Cauldron, then Disney CEO Michael Eisner wanted to pull the plug on the ailing animation division and put it out of its misery. But newly appointed film division president Jeffrey Katzenberg, shown here with Roy Disney, stepped in to revive it instead. Produced by Katzenberg and released in 1989, The Little Mermaid was a box office smash that brought the animated feature back into the limelight and earned Disney its first Academy Award in decades. No stranger to mermaids, the Imagineers at Disneyland sought to design a ride based on the film as early as 1991. That wouldn't happen for a while, but now, if you want to see a mermaid, there's only one sure way to do it. No, not like that. You just have to find your way to the Magic Kingdom at Walt Disney World, go straight down Main Street to Fantasyland, and turn right. There you'll find Prince Eric's Palace and a ship with a distinctive masthead. This is the home of Ariel's Undersea Adventures, a Disney dark ride in the tradition of such classic attractions as Peter Pan, Snow White, Mr. Toad, and Alice in Wonderland.
He went this way. Oh, no, that way.
So let's go in, grab a clam.
And the creature from the haunted sea.
After Sebastian, and keep an eye on Ariel like that.
Like those other classic Disney dark rides, Ariel's Undersea Adventures is a shortened version of the film it's based on. So our first glimpse of the Little Mermaid is in her treasured grotto as she dreams of being human. Under the Sea is Sebastian the Crab's way of telling Ariel to be satisfied with what she is. It's the biggest production number in the film. It's the biggest in the ride, too. Ariel doesn't listen though, so she goes to the sea witch Ursula and makes that classic deal with the devil, become human. Now that she has to attain that Disney standard love's first kiss to remain that way. In this production number, Sebastian tries to persuade Prince Eric to kiss the girl. In the final scene, Ariel becomes a princess, and the attraction doesn't end with Scuttle the Seagull, though. If you take the right passage, it will lead you into another grotto.
What is this? Ariel's grotto? Yeah.
We'll find out.
First time you? First time me.
Well then, I'm Davy, the adventurous fish. The last wanderer of Mars. And I hope you've had a good time dreaming of mermaids with me. Next time out, we actually do go under the sea to dive the ruins of a Spanish-American war-era fort. Yep, this is the ruins of Fort Dade. And we're going to go down and see some more of it right now. So grab a dive mask and some sunblock and Join me for episode 24 of The Last Wanderer of Mars.
And remember, for more wanderings, don't forget to subscribe.
Smoking rockets, Commander. You mean they haven't subscribed already?